Hey, happy Thursday, YouTube. Florida Stacker back here with you. And I got a little bit more silver to show you today. My first purchase from Black Friday came in from Apmex just the other day. And wanted to film this quick video and just kind of show you what I picked up and what I paid for it, as well as talk about what's going on with silver's price movement at the moment. And silver is actually up over 4% on the morning. So let's start by looking at spot price. So I see silver's bid right now $25.95 with an ask price of $26.15. That's a $1.13 change for a little more than 4% on the day so far, right, for silver's gain. And gold is also, of course, doing well on the Fed news yesterday that really nothing is going to change. And we've seen what's been happening with precious metals, right, over the last couple of years, really, as gold especially consolidated and made its run up into the $2,000 before coming back down and settling now at a gold bid price of $1892.30. So that is a ask of $1,902.30, which is a spot change of $38 per troy ounce of gold. All right, so gold up $38 on a 1 troy ounce coin today. That's $61.16 per gram, up $1.22 per gram. And the live gold price per kilo is $61,160.32 for you tech moguls and rappers out there that can afford that. All right, so let's get back to my first Black Friday purchase. And to my subscribers, those of you that have been with me here for some time, and also to you folks that are new, maybe just watching for the first time today, welcome. If you like gold and silver, you like market updates on precious metals, if you like seeing gold and silver unboxed on camera, then you're at the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up icon button. That really helps me. That helps this channel get more exposure in the YouTube algorithm, right, that's out there. So more folks that are browsing YouTube will have the opportunity to see the thumbnail of this video, whatever that is. It'll be a picture probably of this gold and silver laid out here in front of you. They'll see that and have an opportunity to click on it and join this community. But now moving on to the silver once more. I did pick up one more roll, and this one isn't even labeled, which is kind of funny. Here, let's go ahead and show you. So if you've watched a couple videos back, I had picked up my 10th roll of these 90% silver dimes. These contain 90% silver. They were circulated dimes, 1964 and earlier. So there's $5 in face value per roll. We'll go ahead and, now that all 10 are in there, it's not as easy to pull them out. So we'll just dump them out, right? Circulated silver, no big deal. So most of these value rolls come with this label here, and you can see I get these mostly from Apmex through my OneGold account because that's where I'm getting the best price for this product. And yeah, so they come with a label. Well, the one that I got most recently has the roll, but no label. But to make a very long story short, when it comes to the silver dimes, I now have 11 of these rolls. All right, so yeah, off to a pretty good start here with $55 in face value of 90% silver dimes. So we're going to go ahead and fill up this entire bin here to get $200 in face value of rolled silver dimes. And then I'm going to lock this up, right? I'm going to put a padlock on it and throw it in the back of the safe. And we'll go ahead and start on some quarters. And we're going to build over the next couple of years a couple hundred ounces, maybe close to 500 ounces or so, in 90% of different varieties of sizes. Once we're done with these dimes and the quarters, then we'll move on to, you know, probably my favorites, the half dollars. Here's 3 examples. So you've got the Walking Liberty half dollars. This one here from 1942. This contains about 0.7. Actually, no, that's the peace dollar. It's a little less than 0.4 troy ounces of silver. Of course, this one's in pretty good condition. If I can quit spinning it so quickly. Then you've got the iconic Benjamin Franklin, 1963. Liberty Bell, Philadelphia on the back. And then after that, of course, you have your 1964 Kennedy half dollars, probably the most common. And you can find these in very good condition, actually, the 1964 Kennedys. A lot of rolls still exist today that have never been opened. So, yeah, those are 3 examples of half dollars. So these 3 right here combines a little bit more than 1 troy ounce of silver. So, yep, we'll do those 90% dimes. So now we've got 10 and 11. So we started row number 2, 4 total rows. We'll go into this, and I also picked up, and then I'll show you the receipt here after this Apmex silver round. And it's the first one that I ordered. I do have actually more of these coming because I've got a couple of orders in the pipeline. Still have one from SD Bullion that has yet to arrive. I did see the tracking updated though, and it has left Michigan finally from Black Friday. But these arrived a couple of days ago. It took quite some time actually, even for Apmex, which is usually the quickest, especially through OneGold for the shipping. But this is an Apmex American Precious Metals Exchange 1 troy ounce 3/9 fine silver round. It's not a bad looking round, really. It's got a little bit of I don't know what that is. Looks like a little scuff, actually. Really nice looking round. All right, so went ahead and picked that up. It's going to be the first because we're going to go ahead and stack a whole tube of them. So we'll go ahead and throw it in the tube here and show you the receipt. All right, so we got another tube of generic silver. We're going to start there, and here's the receipt. And as you can see, the requested ship date was December 1st. And it was 1 ounce silver round. Apmex, I paid $24.97. So with spot price right now hovering right around 26, I'm already pretty well in the green on that round. Of course, silver spot price fluctuates so frequently. And then the 90% silver coins, the value roll of dimes, paid $84.62. So the grand total was $109.59. I like to try to keep it each week between about $100 and $150 to get free shipping. And that just kind of fits my budget. So that usually works out to be between 4 and 5 ounces of silver per week, depending on spot price. But now with spot price rising, let's talk about that. So the Fed meeting yesterday, last one of the year, they basically posted to the world that nothing's really going to change, that they're going to continue with the same monetary policy as before with a target inflation rate of 2%. We're still well below that. Obviously, their focus right now is pretty heavily tied to stimulus and relief, economic relief due to the COVID-19 virus. So that's kind of where the focus is at, just kind of getting the economy back on track. There is, of course, also the $900 billion stimulus talks. As I mentioned in my video yesterday, I'm not optimistic about that. I know the market likes to move up and down based on whatever discussions are coming out of the House of Representatives and the Senate on stimulus. But me, I've been watching it closely. If you have too, you've noticed that every single time this happens, it just stalls. It just dies out because there's something in the bill that one of the two political sides just, can't get down with, right? So nothing ever really happens. And in my personal opinion, I just don't see stimulus being approved until after Inauguration Day. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong, and I hope I am wrong. And I don't mind being wrong there because there's a lot of folks out there that need the help. And I've been very fortunate to maintain employment throughout this time, but I know a lot of people haven't, and I really want the help to get to you, those of you, of course, that need it. So so we've got a Fed decision basically to carry on with the same monetary policy. And of course, more news discussion about a possible agreement with stimulus that'll put cash in people's hands. So that means more printing, right? More printing, more devaluing of the US dollar. And as the US dollar continues to devalue, what have we learned on this channel? What do we know happens to assets when that happens? Typically, stocks benefit from that. Real estate definitely benefits from that. And gold and silver benefit from that, which really puts into question our house prices going up? Are gold and silver's value going up? Or is it just the dollar is going down? It's a good question. It's one to ponder. I think it's kind of both, really, when you think about it. And it just feels to me that the way that we continue to manage our economics here in the United States, that home values are just going to continue to rise. Assets are just going to continue to rise. And so if I were you, even though I'm not a financial advisor, I would definitely consider, diversifying into gold and silver, the physical, tangible kind, the kind you can hold. I'm not talking about contracts and futures and some little blip on your computer screen. You can make a lot more fiat currency investing in equities, in stocks, in technology companies, in electric vehicles, and coronavirus relief companies, vaccines, et cetera, than you can investing digitally in gold and silver. So if you're going to get into the gold and silver game, my recommendation, of course, is the physical. But it is fun if you want to play a little bit with the miners. I understand that. But I would definitely look at holding some of the physical, because as this policy just continues to go on indefinitely, we're just going to continue to see the rise of our precious metals. So thank you guys for tuning into this video today. A little less than 5 more ounces of silver to the stack. We did start our second row of our 90% silver dimes. Hopefully we can finish this during 2021. I think we could do that if we stay pretty true to the cause. We could have this locked up, and by this time next year, and at the end of 2021, we could be talking about some quarters or maybe even $half at that point. But until then, we'll keep focused on filling some tubes of generic silver. I'm working a tube of 2021 Silver Britannias, also working another tube, my 4th tube of 2020 American Silver Eagles. We're going to actually try to finish 5 tubes of those 2020 American Silver Eagles before we move on to the 2021s and do a big push on that during 2021. So I will have a video coming out before the end of the year on the 2021 stacking strategy. But if 2021 is anything like 2020, then that is subject to change at any time. So you guys have a wonderful Thursday. We'll see you soon on another video. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Keep stacking. Until next time.